Today I'm going to talk to you about my experience at Efterskole and how I accidentally got kicked out of school, but how it led me to find the perfect school for me.
We're the Youngs.
We've spent our lives traveling the world.
And in 2018 we moved from
Chicago, Illinois to
Copenhagen, Denmark.
Now we want to share with you
how our new lives abroad
Is keeping us young.
keeping us young.
are helping to keep us young.
So at the end of my 8th grade year, we all had to decide what we wanted to do after 9th grade. And I was really on the fence with what I wanted to do because some of my friends in the grade above me were going straight to high school after, some of my friends were going to 10th grade for next year, and I knew some people who were going to Efterskole. And I didn't really know how I felt about it because I didn't know if I wanted to move to another place after I had just moved like little under a year before. So I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But then I talked to my parents about it and they persuaded me to go to Efterskole because they said it would be a really good once-in-a-lifetime experience and then it would help me for the future with high school and university one day. So I decided I thought it would be pretty cool after talking to my friends who were going to Efterskole themselves. And so we went around Denmark, we visited a few that were close by, and then I found one that I really, really liked, and my friend who was going to be going there the year before me recommended it to me, and it was pretty great because I got to ask him all kinds of questions about it while I was there and get like inside tips on living there. And it made me like super excited to move there. In case you aren't a Danish viewer and don't know what Efterskole is, it is basically like boarding school. So I live at the school and you can choose one that's close to home so you can visit home every now and then, or you can choose one that's super far away, like hours and hours away and just live there for the year. But I chose one that was only like an hour and a half away, so I come home every single weekend to see my family and I can stay there if I want some weekends if they have fun activities. But I do all of my schooling there, and I now go to a business school, so I do graphic design every day, so it's pretty specialized. But you can go to Efterskole for literally anything, like horses, art, theater, anything, or just regular school. It doesn't have to be special. But they're all over the country. It's like a super Danish thing, and I'm like really glad that I get to experience this thing that a bunch of Danish teenagers get to do. I remember I was so excited to move in. I had a countdown on my phone to the days to when I was gonna move in. I was so excited. I had this whole plan for my room and I moved in and I was so excited. I think everybody else was probably like really nervous, but I was just really excited. I think I set up my room within like 5 minutes because I just wanted to make it all nice super fast. And we did this whole ceremony. We all came up and we put like a star on the wall, and so it was there for the year. And then my parents left. I had to say goodbye, and I had to say goodbye to my phone for a week, which was really sad. I had to put it in a box, and they had it in the office for the whole week. And it was kind of hard not having it, but it was more hard just not being able to like text my parents whenever something exciting was going on. But the first week, 2 weeks it was so much fun, like just meeting all these new people, because like nobody knows each other. Like I was really nervous about folk school, like elementary school, because everybody had already known each other for years. But going into Efterskole, nobody knows anybody. Maybe like one person knows somebody else, but basically everyone is strangers. So you're starting off like level 1 with everyone, and it's really nice. And you meet like so many new people, so many different types of people, and it was just so much fun. Like we did a whole bunch of activities. We went to the beach a few times. We watched movies. It was so much fun just getting to be with all these new people and getting used to living together and everything. It was really fun. So those first 2 weeks that I talked about and moving in was my first 2 weeks at my first Efterskole. You're probably asking first, how many were there? Why is there not just one? Well, what happened is at my school we were allowed to go to the grocery store at night, whatever, to get snacks or something. And me and my friend went out to get some snacks and we decided to buy a drink. We decided to buy a breezer. Disclaimer here, I legally bought this alcohol. I'm 17 years old, so I bought that alcohol legally. I'm allowed to buy that here in Denmark, so just wanted to throw that in there. I was not committing a crime. I got a pineapple breezer specifically. And we drank it, whatever, we were just walking around town because we knew the rule was that you couldn't drink on the school property because that's like the same how it is in the US. So we were just like, I don't know, sitting at a gas station. And then some of the girls who lived in my house walked past us, me and my friend who were both drinking, and it was like, you guys can't do that. And we were like, really, what? And so then I texted my friend who had been there the year previously and asked him like if that was a real rule, and he was like, yeah, you can get like kicked out for that. And I was like, oops. And so we both felt like so bad. Me and my friend who were the ones drinking, we went to these little cabin things they had at the school, and we both called our parents, like crying, asking what we were supposed to do. And then we decided that we should just turn ourselves in because it would be better than them just finding out we did it. So we might as well just be honest. And so me and her went to the office and turned ourselves in. And then my parents came and picked me up that night because we just felt so bad. Like we had no idea it was a rule, and we just thought it would be better to be honest. So our parents picked us up, and then we were at home. They said they were gonna call us on Friday. This was a Thursday or Wednesday. They called us, and then they said that they were on vacation. They were gonna call us on Monday. And so the principal would call us on Monday. So we waited again. They called us, and then they said that we should have an in-person meeting that Thursday. So we waited more days. I'm just sitting here waiting, like talking to what is like we have like a little group at the school, and she was like our group teacher. Just texting her about how I'm doing, like what is going on over there. We go to the meeting, and I tell my side of the story, and they say they still don't know, and that they'll call us tomorrow with the answer. And so I wait all night, and they didn't seem super positive at the meeting, so I was like, it's probably not gonna end well. And then they call us, and they say that I got kicked out. So, but I'm not saying the name of the school or anything because I still have friends there, and at the end of the day, even though that happened, I still had an overall positive experience at the school, so I don't have any hard feelings towards the school itself. But then I had to find a new school, and a new school in the middle of the year. This was in September, so everyone had already settled into their schools, and I had to find a place where there's an open spot and somewhere close that I liked. I looked through a few things, and I found a school that had a media program, and so I went and visited it, and I met some of the girls that were at the school there, and they were super nice to me, and them just being nice to me and seeing how nice the school grounds were, I was like, oh my God, I need to be here. And I remember when I left, the girls were like, okay, well, I hope we see you soon. And I said, I'll see you on Monday, because that was the day I was supposed to be moving in. And I've been there for 3 months now, and it's so great because I get to work with graphic design every single week, and I do a lot of business, I do marketing. That's what most of my schooling there is about. And it's so much fun because that's not even something, 3 months ago I thought I would want to be doing. And now I'm doing business every single day and thinking about, what I want to do in the future, and I'm planning on going to a business school next year. So if I hadn't been kicked out, I probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now and having the aspirations that I do. So now at my current school, which is New Nordic Youth, I really love it so much. And my favorite thing about the school that I've found in the 3 months I've been there is just the community. It's a much smaller school than my first one. There's only 90 students, but everyone is so close. We're all like best friends, and it's kind of like living at Hogwarts. Like I just get to hang out with my friends all day long, and we just have class together, and we like hang out in my room and stuff. It's really fun. There's no magic involved, unfortunately, but it's so great. Like you also get so much closer with people at Efterskole than you do like in the real world. Because, at regular school, you only see your friends or see your classmates for like 6 hours. But I live with these people. I see them basically 24/7. And so you get way closer with them. And it's just such a good experience and something that I think I'm definitely going to be friends with these people years into the future. And that's something that you can't really get anywhere else. My least favorite thing about the school, I don't know, I'm a really picky eater. And a lot of the things we have there are kind of Danish. Not that I have anything against Danish food, but just, you know, when I'm at home, my parents are very American, and so we have barbecue all the time, and sometimes I just miss that when I'm living at school and having Danish food all the time. But at first, we had these little open-faced Danish sandwiches, and when I first moved there, I refused to eat it. I wouldn't eat it. I would just eat crackers for dinner. But now that I've been there longer, I'm getting used to it. So maybe the food will be, you know, top of my list by the end of the year. Who knows? Overall, I really love Efterskole, and it's such a great experience. And it makes me so sad that the year there is almost halfway over. I just want to kind of be there forever. Sorry to my parents, but it's so much fun there, and I really hope that other people who aren't Danish learned more from this video about what school life is like here. And I think it's something that Danish teens or Danish kids should definitely do because it's so much fun, definitely life-changing, and it gives you a lot of independence and a lot of things that you might not know about yourself. I've learned way more about myself in the last 4 months than I have in 17 years of what I wanted to do with my future and everything. So it's definitely something that I think a lot of people should at least look into and think about doing for their 10th or 9th grade year.